In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use a self-referencing Power Query to keep manual data. Start by opening Excel and create a new blank workbook. Go to the Data tab in the top ribbon. On the left side of that ribbon, click Get Data. In the drop-down, hover over From File, then click From Text or CSV. When the file picker opens, navigate to your desktop. Find the salesdata.csv file and double-click it. A preview window will open so you can confirm the file is being read. Click Load in the bottom right corner. Excel will place the CSV data onto Sheet 1 as an Excel table with 4 columns: ID, region, product, and sales. Now add the manual columns that you want to preserve during refreshes. Click the first empty header cell immediately to the right of the sales header. Type Status. Then press Tab to move into the next new header cell. In that next header cell, type Notes, then press Enter. Excel automatically extends the table to include both new columns. Click the Status cell on the first data row. Type Reviewed and let that value sit in the first row as your sample status. Then click the Notes cell on that same first data row. Type Top Performer this month, so the row has a sample manual note as well. Next, create the self-referencing connection query. Click any cell inside the loaded table. Stay on the Data tab and click From Table or Range. Power Query Editor opens in a new window. On the right side, find the Query Settings pane. Under Properties, click inside the Query Name field, clear the existing name, and type ManualData as one word with no space. Press Enter to confirm the new query name. Now go to the Home tab in Power Query Editor. Click the small arrow under Close and Load, then click Close and Load to. Set this query up as a connection only, then confirm. The Queries and Connections pane on the right will now show 2 queries, the original CSV query and the new ManualData connection. Now merge that connection query back into the main CSV query. In the Queries and Connections pane, right-click the original CSV query, then click Edit. Power Query Editor opens again, this time on the original CSV query. On the Home tab, click Merge Queries. Make sure you choose Merge Queries, not Merge Queries as New. In the Merge dialog, go to the second drop-down and select ManualData. In the top preview, click the ID column header. Then, in the bottom preview, click the ID column header there as well. Both ID columns should now be highlighted, showing that Power Query will match rows by ID. Leave. Join kind set to left outer, then click OK. A new column named Manual Data appears on the far right, containing nested tables. Now expand only the manual columns from that merged data. Click the double arrow expand icon in the Manual Data column header. In the pop-up, uncheck ID, region, product, and sales. Leave only status and notes checked. At the bottom of the pop-up, uncheck. Use original column name as prefix. Click OK. The merged status and notes values now appear as their own columns in the query. Go to the Home tab and click Close and Load to write the result back to the sheet. Power Query has now added its own status and notes columns. But Excel still has the 2 columns you typed into manually, so the table has duplicates. These may appear as Status 2 and Notes 2. Delete the duplicate status and notes columns that came from the original manual entry, leaving exactly 1 status column and 1 notes column in the final table. The remaining status and notes columns are now driven by the query. To prove the manual data stays in place, click the Notes cell on the second data row and type a new annotation. After entering the note, go back to the Data tab and click Refresh All. Wait for the refresh to finish. The original sample note and the new note remain on the correct rows because they are matched by ID, not by row position. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more quick tutorials. Your Excel table is now populated from salesdata.csv through Power Query with status and notes columns that preserve manually entered values on refresh. The query pulls fresh CSV data, then merges the existing annotations back onto each row using the ID column as the key.